For reasons I can't quite explain, people have been begging me to play Fractal Block World again, so begrudgingly, here I am. I'd say to watch the first part if you haven't, so you can actually understand what's going on, but, anyway, welcome back to the schizophrenic, headache-inducing game that is Fractal Block World. I just realized I haven't been recording this whole time. I really am curious to know what the person that made this game is like, because it's hard for me to imagine that the person that made this game exists. I would find it much more believable that this game just is kind of just here and gets updates from the universe, because I have a hard time understanding how a human would come about to making something like this. Lost media? Yeah, the first 5 minutes of the stream are lost media. It's the most boring piece of lost media to exist. Well, luckily I won't have to like cut out any of those like heinous, hateful, and like really discriminatory and like ignorant things I said, you know, in the beginning of the stream. So, oof, wife's brow, bullet dodged, right? That's how many upgrades I have? Gosh. I like the laser. Oh, this is the Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack. It's kind of like one of the best soundtracks ever, and you're gonna see that as we listen to more of it, but it's whatever. It's only like one of the best, one of the most inspiring soundtracks ever. Well, I think we've reached the end of this. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, what is going on here? What are you? Thank goodness the plot thickens. Map, you are here. Gee, thanks. Oh, these demons have health. Oh my gosh, particles? I never thought I'd see them. There's a random max ammo upgrade here, but not for your laser. Why'd you have to specify that? What's wrong with... Why? Okay, well anyway. Oops, what? Oh gosh, is that moving? We're entering a whole new world here. Oh my gosh. Non-piercing scourge? Oh no! That's damage. Ow. You didn't even know I had health. It's a bit difficult to keep up with everything going on in this game on occasion. There's a lot. Yeah, the sound design in the game is really good. Might be helpful to take a couple of courses on chaotic systems and fractional dimensionality if I'm struggling to understand the game. Well, I had kind of considered it. Let's see if I can get through here before I pass away, as I'm being constantly lasered. Oh no! Now this looks dangerous. That is a baby spider. Oh gosh, I might die. Oh, this is a war of attrition. Okay. The game becomes a lot more bearable and understandable if you just view it as a game where you float around and shoot at orbs, and it just has a really confusing AI and progression system. UI. The AI is not too complicated. It's like, great, I float around and I've got different little guns I can use, and oh yeah. You have to simplify it for yourself. Don't overcomplicate it. Oh, there we go. I got it. Oh, this was an apple tree. Could have fooled me. This game's gonna unload a whole new amount of vocal stems. You know, I was talking to my sister about this the other day. Me and her listen to a lot of EDM, and we generally listen to like the same songs and share them with each other. You know, a lot of EDM songs have the voice clips, sound clips, and some of them just happen to be kind of funny. And so, Dangerous Grow, interesting. I'll do some dangerous blow. So we've gotten to the point now to where we have these like EDM song sound clip vocal stems that we say at each other. I want out of here, dude. All the sound effects were made by the game developer's wife. You're telling me the guy that made this game is an adult with a wife? That's really depressing to hear, actually. That just makes me feel bad about myself. There's a married person doing this. What are you? What? No, this has valuable information, I'm sure. I am in Stony Air. This is part of the main branch. If you continue all the way down the main branch, you'll find an inner core. Okay, gotcha. That's good. That's good to know. I need to enter the yellow cubes. And there's no small goons are gonna hold me back from getting there. Give me this. Ah, you... Are all of you gonna place a barrier above me? Gosh darn it. That's sick and twisted, dude. I'm curious. I wanna see what all this orange stuff is all about. Surely I can enter this, right? Well, obviously. So, let's see. Orange, part of the main branch. So, outer crust goes into Ying Air, then to outer crust B, then to outer mantle. So, blue bubbles is the main branch. And Huntington. I kind of want to go to Huntington because there's all these towns I've heard of. These places. I want to go to Huntington. So, there's a rebel. Oh, I shake my finger at the rebel. But also, I admire him for his confidence. His independence, if you will. Arch Menace Male. Gotcha. Message from SN1987. The Bite of 87. While exploring inner space, I discovered a remarkable object. An infinity flower. It has complex inner structure. Furthermore, I believe that it contains an inner core. Wow. Complex in the context of this game? That's worrying. 1/8 of the time there will be a rocket radius upgrade here as opposed to a rocket damage upgrade. Okay, well, thanks for the info. Here, can I have a nuke? Well, there goes my ears. I didn't even know I unlocked that. I just kind of fly through picking things up and don't really even process it. Luckily I leveled up. That might have escaped some of you, that subtle sound cue of leveling up, but I heard it. You and your like infinite range and instant transmission attack. What? Gosh darn it. I'm not touching the keyboard, by the way. This game is making me sweat, gosh. So I don't think I can take on the collapsed angels just yet. I'm a little, yeah. I really gotta start using some of these alternate fires, because I'm just... Oh, that damages me, okay. Is that poison, I guess? Okay. Well, this place is a pain to navigate, so that means there's probably something good in here. That's generally how this game works. The more annoying it is to find my way out of here, the more reward I'll probably get for doing so. Or this is just how this is, because... I don't know. The developer is a special kind of, mental. The one saving grace about this game is that up and down is consistent. If up and down wasn't consistent, I would be vomiting everywhere. More so than I am. This is one of those games that kind of makes me motion sick to the point that I start sweating. It's not an amazing feeling, really. I can't imagine what it is about this game that my brain finds so disagreeable. There's a setting that makes the up and down not consistent. Oh, perfect. If I wanted to make my experience any worse. There we go. There's a biblical fly. Okay, well, I think I'm not gonna be able to get through here. Yeah, just not ready for the biblical flies, I guess. You enjoy this game? I do have a question. Whenever you say you enjoy the game, and there's a lot of people that enjoy this game, I have to ask, what do you enjoy about it? I don't mean that in any kind of like rude way, I just mean like, you know, genuinely, what's your favorite aspect of it? Is it the feeling of going around grabbing upgrades and like progressively just like, stacking stats? Is it obviously the shrinking and growing mechanic is cool, but how engaging is this to you? Is it the sound effects? I would understand that. Plug. Oh, thank goodness, just some regular old goblins. If I keep moving down in the direction at the size you are now, you'll reach the center of the flower. The center of the flower contains a Tau moon cave. Huh. That's exactly what I wanted. I have to wonder what the thought process behind some of the progression is, because I'm gonna say something. The game actually is more complicated than it needs to be. And I think that was intentional, which in a way I do kind of appreciate. But it's like, the way that some of it's worded and the instructions you're given and like the goals you're given to pursue, even disregarding the fact that it's like a fractal block world and like the way the mechanics work with everything and like getting smaller, even disregarding that, it's a confusing game. What's the purple cat for? Oh, that's my difficulty. That's just that's the indicator for the difficulty I'm on, obviously. It's like, let's program something and make it like confusing and a headache to navigate, but then at the same time, actively try and double down on that as much as I can. And you know what? I appreciate that. I'm just gonna keep it going down. No way this developer is sober. Yeah, he definitely... Then actually, no, I can't even make that joke. You'd have to be like 10 degrees of sober to have the mental capacity to program any of this. Actually, you know what? You know that guy that like got high and like blueprinted an entire like plane or jet and didn't remember any of it? That's the only way I could imagine this game came about. I don't know, this guy walked into a mushroom circle or something and this game was what walked out of it. Do you think this guy has a healthy marriage? That's not a slight at him. I'm just genuinely curious. I'm not implying he has a bad one. I think whether his marriage is good or not, I don't know what would be more surprising given this game. A toxic relationship couldn't produce this. Are you trying to tell me this game was made with any kind of love surrounding him? Oh, finally. Blah. Well, here we are. There's the Tau Cave Moon. I don't know. I'm still kind of the opinion that this game is just the product of like some actual quantum entanglement or something. Like something went awry within the universe. You know that guy was like speedrunning Super Mario 64 and he like, some like thing happened because there was like a solar flare? Something happened, there's some kind of like glitch in the system, some solar flare. There's an electron imbalance in the universe that managed to like perfectly just force this game into existence. And is still also continuously updating the game. Is that homing? Let's quit that. Stop curveballing me. You know, I'm growing. I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna shoot you. All that tough talk for that. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Alright, this blue ring device leads to a random location within this Tau Moon Cave. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah, we're in the Tau Moon Cave, everybody. Well, here is this is an oak tree. When you're one size smaller than you are now, you can use this tree to become larger. Okay. Do I want to do that? Toll door. Okay. Why does this tree have a toll door on it? There we go. Paper box. The plot thickens. Oh, plasma laser and minigun upgrades in the treasure room at the very bottom. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Now that gets my blood pumping. Whenever I play Fractal Block World and I see upgrades, neurons, synapses fire, and the dopamine I get, it's out of this world. It's like no other pleasure. You know, it's to the point now where it's like my brain is so just fried that it's like I don't think I could find enjoyment through any other mean, really. You know what I mean? Like it's just no drug or thrill could ever compare to this game at this point. Sorry, goodness. Don't engage with those. Ooh, secret trophy. Oh yeah. So whenever you say his wife did the noises, is that also his wife? Oh my gosh. I got the dark hole gun. Glad to see more Fractal Block World, only reason you're subscribed. Genuinely, what kind of community did I tap into uploading that video? Should I be happy about this? We should have more games like these. I think I'm like religiously opposed to that in some way. No, I really, you know, honestly, I think it's fine to just have this game on its own, really. You're in the Tau Caves, and the Tau Caves shrinking is easy, but growing is hard. Oh boy, do I know it. You can only grow inside oak trees. Okay. If I have not already, you should visit a Richmond town which looks like a checkered block and is on the green growth just like this totem pole. In a Richmond town, it is a map of the Tau Caves. There are 2 places to go from here. You can shrink into the yellow cubes that are in stony air that surrounds you. Those yellow cubes are part of the main branch. You can grow using oak trees. This is the standard way to grow in this place. However, you can also grow using hard pink trees. Those hard pink trees require you to be extremely powerful. See what I mean whenever I say that this game is purposefully overcomplicated? Why do you have to word things this way? Oh my goodness. Press T to pick up everything around me. Great, I love the sound that invokes. Takes 5 gold every time I press it. Don't spam, oh whatever. Oh, I wasted like 50 gold. The humanity. I understand now. Okay, this is making more sense. I think I'm seeing some things that I should have figured out earlier. Okay. So if I wanna get smaller, I gotta go through the shrink cube. That was definitely his wife. That was actually the sound of his wife doing a raspberry on his belly while he was coding this game. That's the sound of both of them. I'm gonna keep mischaracterizing this guy just because I think it's funny. I think the developer is just a non-verbal, deranged person. He gets up out of bed every morning, says nothing, and just goes straight to his computer to start coding this game. And his wife just leaves a tray of food out like she's feeding a dog. He speaks and it's just the announcement voice from Papers, Please. Dangerous to grow. But I don't want to grow. I want to shrink. Actually, no, you're right, because I shrunk twice to get in here. Yeah, his wife takes him out for like a walk outside, and he's like lurching and trying to attack people on the street every time they walk by. This dude probably just sees fractals in his day-to-day life. It's just how he views the world. I need more upgrades. So the goal right now is I need to get into the yellow cubes, but I'm not small enough. And the only way to get small enough is to go through these green shrink boxes. Capiche? Crystal clear, clear as mud. Take notes, everyone. This is all gonna be on the test. Will this be enough? Oh. Yeah, sound design is my passion. Yes! Oh my gosh. Nothing beats that feeling, you know? If I get sued by the developer for defamation. I think I'd actually have to like reasonably damage his reputation. Or have to obviously not be joking for that to work. This is a stony sanctuary. There are 4 rocket upgrades and 2 health upgrades. It feels like those stupid TikToks videos where it's like, this is a whatever. What is this cube? It's like, this is a stony air cube. It's this entire game. Heaven forbid I entered the dangerous shrink. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're getting some more unique shapes in our game. And they said it wasn't possible. What kind of cube is this? Oh, that's a queen bee. Still a more fun fight than Terraria. I'm really feeling it. I'm really taking in the gameplay here. Okay, let me just shrink so I can read what this says. What info could you possibly have for me right now? I can drop a marker. Okay, great. Thanks. No. I don't want to go in here. I don't want to go in here. Let me out. I don't want to go into the Ying forest again. What is this? What is this cube? This is mossy air. Okay. Explore the things that grow on the sides of the black cubes. Okay. Yes, sir. I salute you. Image of the kid in the uniform saluting. Yes, sir, Mr. Fractal Block World. I will do what you tell me. Aha. This is orange. Yes. Oh, this is a familiar structure. Blah. Oh, I guess I assume I'm supposed to go through this. I really don't know. What's this? What's the pink? Here we go. Secondary ground building. Okay. Let's just keep going, I guess. I got waypoints, right? Don't matter. Blah. Let's do a dangerous shrink. Yeah, baby. Dangerous shrink. You probably cannot use red rings to enlarge in this area. Ooh, probably. You're not gonna tell me I can't, so I probably can't. Thanks. Let's try and find a cannon pyramid, I suppose. What a lovely noise. What are you? What is this creature? An insurgent. Ooh. Scary. Well, it's, I guess, keep shrinking. What is the point of this game? To have fun, just like the point of any game is, really. This game does a unique thing that not many games do, and it's that whenever I play it, I have a consistent headache. It's not unbearable to the point where I can't play it, but it's there. It's like Ultra Kill, but really slow. I really do have to disagree on it being anything like Ultra Kill. Imagine if I keep shrinking. Imagine how funny that would be. I'm in a place and I fight things. Yeah. Well, you know what? I just really hadn't thought about it from that perspective before. Let's see if anything happens. I don't even think anything's gonna happen. I think I'm just repeating. Sort of like a fractal, am I right? I can feel myself getting bigger. my shirt grabs me just a bit tighter than it used to. I can feel my muscles growing. I can feel my stomach inflating. Okay, I can see the plug barrier again, at least. Let's disregard what I was doing earlier. Let's explore the green, because I feel like that's really what I should have doed. Wizard ale? Yeah, I made wizard beer. It's a secret though. Where's the cannon pyramid, dude? I don't care about the fan-in pyramid. I want the cannon pyramid. This game is an ADHD death trap. This is a functional brain death trap. You will experience, oh gosh. A nuke is in order. Another nuke is in order. Send the rocket at him. Yeah, baby, the mercenary's dead. Why did I do that? Oh yeah. This game scares you because it just makes you forget what you were doing or where you were. Yeah. I imagine this is like a game where you have to like have a notebook or something. Because it's just, well, it insists upon itself, but it vexes me that people enjoy watching this game. What about this game can you actively enjoy? It only hurts my head. And I'm sick of the Ying Forest. Why is Ying Forest everywhere? Why was the dev just like, you know, this place is missing a little something. That's his go-to spice. Just put Ying Forest. Do I enjoy playing it? It keeps me occupied, I guess. I guess it distracts me from the worst parts of life. You know, I could be getting like my skin scraped off or like degloved or, you know, like spit roasted over a fire, but I guess, you know, I would rather be playing this game, right? Can I get bigger, please? Can I start biggering, please? I can't stop biggering. This isn't just the background noise of video games. This is like the white noise of video games. This is the brown noise of video games. This game is making me brown. Red cubes have red rings. Oh, awesome. I'm gonna brown. Oh, you're right. You're right. Whenever you're right, you're wrong. Whenever you're right, I'm right. Because I take it from you. Sure, we'll go into the small cannon pyramid. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do something really stupid here because it's actually just like the most asinine, like pointless thing to do. Let's criticize this game from a gameplay perspective. How fun is going into mazes? The bulk of the game is shrink and go in a direction, or shrink and find this cube somewhere, or shrink, go through this pyramid, go through this maze. It's a maze in like Go Here simulator where you also have like 50 gun options and you get to shoot at orbs. Every objective of the game is go through this maze, find this cube, find my cubes. It's like my brain is simultaneously being activated and not used at all. It's something. It also kind of begs the question, given how this game works and how it's meant to be like a representation of like fractality and stuff, how complicated could you realistically make it and still have the game be functional and like understandable? I don't know. People spend money on this? No, the game... Wait, is the game free? Let me check. Did I buy this? Please don't tell me I spent money on this. Oh my gosh, I bought this. That slipped my mind. I did pay for this. You're actually nauseous right now? What? Well, boy golly, am I glad I engaged with this. The Ying trees are my freaking arch nemesis. We need to start assembling a list of all the things I hate in video games. Put down Ying trees. Here we go. Here's green. Okay, green. Let's explore the green. This is quicksand grass. There's usually no way to escape from it. Yeah, that's fine. Are you just telling me like I have to... Okay. You will lose health above 100. And yeah, who cares? Sure, I'll just pay. There we go. Let's go back here. I think there was unexplored area here, really. Oh my gosh, a female archmenace. Oh no, no. Man, look at that. Where's that MF tree? There you are. That's so much a potted flower, though. It's an oak tree. Leave it alone. Plur. It's obviously an oak tree. Back for more riveting gameplay, are we? It's just like that video of like the maze, where it's like images of the monk and it's just saying, "Oh, stinky." You guys may or may not know what I'm talking about. Who in the world designed this? Get ready to vomit. Oh my gosh, my head hurts so bad. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my gosh, guys, I had a migraine the other day. It was really bad. I don't really have migraines, but I had one and it was like, it was something called an aura migraine, where like I was looking at my computer and I was like, man, I can't focus my eyes. And then eventually I was like, hey, the center of my vision, I like can't see. It's like it's like I can see, but I can't. And then I just got really dizzy and I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down for a while. And then after I lay down for a while, I realized, hey, I cannot feel my left hand or arm or my leg very well, like at all. And so I got up because I tried to pick up my phone with like my left hand and I was like, my left hand isn't working. And so I like barely stumbled like into my living room, and I was talking to my family about it, and then I was like, I can't feel my tongue or the left side of my face. It's probably not good. But yeah, I mean, I thought I was having a stroke, honestly. But apparently it's called a sensory aura migraine, and every source I found online was just like, oh yeah, it's like, they're easily mistakes for strokes because they're really similar. And I'm like, oh, great. So yeah, hopefully I don't have that again. Who knows what brought that on? Maybe it was stress, maybe it was, I don't know. Who can tell? Ow. It's a little worrying. I was a little concerned. I was like, that's not right. Don't kill me. Don't kill. Oh, don't hurt me. Oh, look at all those enemies. Oh, please. Pluh. Please, Pluh. Pluh. Yes. Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, well, back to it. I don't think I'd be surprised if this game ended up giving me a stroke. My face hurts. I think my jaw's been like clenched as I've played this game. This is a cardboard box. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Yay. Wow. Yeah. This game should require a health screening to play. I actually do think the gameplay and like the movement of everything could legitimately cause adverse effects. I say that, I mean, I have a headache, and half of stream has told me that they're getting motion sick and have a migraine from watching me play this game. So I think that alone is probably proof that this game it has some effects for sure. I've been trying to work on music more lately, trying to force myself to finish things, because I've got this whole catalog and library of projects that I haven't finished that I really need to. And I feel guilty because I had the realization, it's like, you know, for someone who talks about music so much, I have nothing to show for it, really. I mean, I've sent like plenty of little like practice demos and stuff in my Discord server, but oh my gosh, Richmond. I found Richmond. Never mind, forget whatever I was saying. It's completely unimportant. We found Richmond. Oh my gosh. The beautiful cityscape, the skyscrapers, the hotels, the infrastructure, the economy. I can see it all. Wow. It's a beautiful thing. This place sucks. Pro art tip, buy a bag of candy and let yourself have one every time I progress on my art, but I don't like candy. A pickle? That would. A pickle would be a great motivator, but like, if I was using that, I would make myself sick at that point. It would go collapse spirit. Yeah, okay. Every time I worked on something, I would start vomiting. This is a cube filled with good old stony air. Remember that there's railgun ammo in some stony caves. In a stony cave too. Okay. Convinced that Ashlox indulges on his cravings with nothing but a bag of dust. No, what I do is I sustain myself. I just reward myself with a bag of MSG. I just take a pinch of MSG and put it on my tongue. Is that a tomato plant? No, it's an apple tree. Get it right. I really enjoy working on music, and I start a bunch of different projects. The issue I have is I've got this sound project I've been working on. This song I've been wanting to finish for like a really long time. Like I was saying earlier, you know that kind of like curve, that graph whenever you're learning or picking up a skill, you have a hard time at the beginning, but then as you learn and start to kind of pick things up, your skill like really like curves up, like you're learning at a fast rate. And then, you know, as you gain more skill, that rate starts to plateau and like how much you're learning and the rate at which you're improving. The problem is it's like I started so many projects on that upward curve. And so like even like now looking back on when I started, I've learned so much and I would do so much differently. And so now every time I go back and try to finish those old projects, I'm like, man, I could do way better. Or like, I have some issues with the way I kind of laid this out for myself. And so it's like, I'm like scrambling together to kind of finish what past Ashlocks left me. You're at the top of a Richmond building. If you look at these buildings from the outside, you'll see that one has a checkered block at the top. That is a Richmond penthouse. There you can find cannon upgrades as well as useful information. Great. Some buildings have question marks at the top. They will give you a map of the Tau Caves as well as information on how to descend into the main branch. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Well, this building is pink, so that must be important. How does one enter the pink? What does a guy gotta do around here to enter the pink? Oh, is this Lay Penthouse? To be honest here, and I'm a bit embarrassed as someone who listens to so much EDM. I think the world of like EDM genres and subgenres is as confusing as like this game. This is the penthouse. Richmond is a humble city. I agree with the humble part, although we are quite proud of our sewers. Buildings whose tops are marked with a question mark contain a map room for the Tau Caves. These map rooms also contain information about the main branch and how to enter it. Buildings whose tops are red have an M-chunk cave with their significant homing gun upgrades at the top. Also at the top is a list of all the midway trophies. You enter the buildings made of cement at the bottom. Some buildings have bedrooms on the roofs where you can sleep. They have orange and blue stripes. Finally, to keep the air clean, some buildings have apple trees on top. How many drugs was this guy on whenever he wrote any of this? See Ishkur's Guide to Electronic Music. I feel like people just make up genres. And I feel like there's like so many genres in EDM that are like essentially the same. Or it's like, here's like 15 genres that are essentially the same, except they have like one sound or like rhythmic difference that separates all of them to where they kind of sound the same. And some people, a lot of people that make EDM blend like multiple genres into one song anyway. But so much of it is I feel like somebody named a genre, then somebody came along and made what was essentially the same and sounds similar, but they didn't like know of it, and so they also came up with a name for the genre. And I feel like there's different names for like the same thing. Even people that make EDM don't even know what to classify their music as. I feel like so much of it is like incorrectly labeled too. It's like there's no standard, it feels, or like point of agreement. And some people just like take the piss out of it completely. I like Camellia. You know, he'll make up a genre for like an individual song. Like some things Camellia has used is like furrycore. He made a song. I don't remember exactly what the BPM was. It was like, let's just say like 217 or something. And the genre was like 217 BPM step or something stupid. You know, it obviously just, you know, taken the piss out of it. But I mean, that's funny. Hey guys, Future Ashton here. So I decided to go ahead and check out Ishkur's Guide to Electronic Music, and the comparison I made to the Fractal Block game, I didn't realize how true it was. Because as you can see, you have this little timeline up here, and you see a lot of these genres. Wow, look at all this. You got the big ones, you know, drum, bass, breakbeat, acid house, your big nameable genres, you know, psytrance, hard dance, Euro trance, stuff that's like techno bass, electro, hip hop, you know, easily recognizable stuff. And then you see all these little texts and it's like, oh wow, that's a lot of subgenres. And you're like, wait a second, let's zoom in. And then you see how many genres there really are. And for every genre here, and hopefully this isn't copyrighted, you can hear an example. And so, ooh, Pendulum, heck yeah. Very good drum and bass group. I think members of Pendulum split apart to form Knife Party, which is a more dubstep focused group. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. You want to get into EDM? Check it out. Let's go to the sewers, I guess. I mean, I was interested in the beds, but I hate to come off this way because I feel like whenever I talk like this, I'm going to sound like a snob or like, oh, I enjoy things more than you. But it's like, really, it's so unfortunate that EDM is not as mainstream In America, at least. I think from what I've seen, a lot of other countries outside of America, like Europe, has a bigger EDM scene. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see much of it mentioned around here. But I do, anytime I see like any sort of concerts or events, it's always outside of America. Midway Trophy, Richmond Sewer is great. Oh my gosh, that's a rare achievement. I can't imagine why. The sewer is full of rats. Ow. I was having a conversation. I say in my deep manly voice without it cracking at all. But, oh gosh, ying air. Heaven forbid. I was having a conversation with someone the other day about music. I don't actually listen to music depending on any sort of like mood. I kind of just listen to all types of music all the time. Like it doesn't matter whether I'm working out or trying to sleep or just doing chores or relaxing. I mean, I've got all my stuff lumped together. Like it could be calm classic piano or it could be like speed chord hard style, you know, making my ears bleed. I enjoy it all the same. I feel like I'm about to die. A few enemies. Keep it going. We can do it. Is Fractal Block World worth losing sleep? No. I don't even know if it's worth playing for me. I don't care. You know what? If this video makes me famous, if this catapults me into the upper echelons of being a streamer and I get to join like the child blood death cult that all the top streamers are in, even then, it wouldn't be worth it.